Please settle this debate. Which is faster, white wheels or yellow wheels? Hey guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork.com, and today we have a pretty special unboxing. Of course, in front of you is the TLR 8ight-Xe Elite. This, of course, is TLR's newest 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive electric buggy. Now, I've actually never owned a TLR 8 scale. Believe it or not, I've kind of just skirted around it for all of these years. A good friend of mine had the original 8 electric buggy. He also had the 2.0 version. We're now all the way up to the XE Elite. Not sure exactly which generation this is, but if you guys would like to comment down in the comment section, let me know which generation is this. Is this the 5th or 6th generation? Throw that down in the comment section. But with that, we're going to be unboxing this thing, of course, seeing what you get inside of the box. Now, this is a kit, so you do have to put it together, of course, with your own tools, your own know-how. It does come with an owner's manual, and you will have to outfit it with a lot of things to get this thing up and running, as you see on the box right there. You will have to supply your own electronics, your own tires, your own paint for the body, and as we go through this build series, we'll find out anything else that you'll need to make this thing all up and running. Looking at the backside of the box, we're really reminded at what a great time it is to be in RC. We're kind of getting into this genre of, like I said earlier, 5th, 6th generations of vehicles, and they keep improving every year to make these things drive even better on the track, make you feel better about your investment, and just make this hobby so much fun. On the back here, we do have a pro level race ready kit with some of the specifications, improved suspension geometry. I noticed that you can mount the rear shocks on either the front or the rear of the arms, which was pretty cool. You do have a 7075 3mm aluminum chassis. If you don't know what 7075 is, it's a little bit harder than 6061, so it's kind of like the creme de la creme of aluminum. And it looks like these suspension arms have some webbing in there and some other additional pieces just to make them even better. Enough talking, let's crack this thing open. As I got everything spilled out now on my bench, let's go over each bag and I'll show you kind of what comes in it and some of the things I noticed throughout this unboxing. Starting with the A bag right here, of course, are differentials, but I'd like to point out something that's kind of like a lost art of kit building. These little header cards right here. A lot of companies just kind of throw a sticker on here, you know, bag A. TLR does it a notch further. They give you a header card. It's almost like you're getting an individual item inside of that box. It's just, it screams quality and attention to detail from TLR. Now, of course, the differentials right here, 3 cups. We have lots of metal parts in here. We do have all of our different oils for the actual differentials. We do have some grease in here. Flipping it to the back side, I'm looking at some seals, big giant spur gear right there, and some machined steel diff gears. Bag B is all of the shocks right here for the XE Elite. Lots of machined parts I'm seeing in there, like machined pistons. I'm seeing lots of metal parts, including shock caps down here. Nice touch. I like to see machined aluminum shock caps. We do have the springs right there. We do have some shock tools, and of course some 40 weight and 32.5 weight shock oil. Bag C, it looks like we're getting into some turnbuckles. Looks like steel turnbuckles with steel pivot balls. Pretty large turnbuckle ends right there, so that's a nice touch. Backside, we're seeing more of the same. And bag D, yes, we got to the D bag. Seeing some machined aluminum shock towers with some nice touches on there. I like TLR's upgraded aluminum parts. They do that kind of chamfered edge right there to give you that little touch of quality. I'm seeing machined suspension blocks right there, the A, B, D, or C. On the backside, we're seeing some sway bars, also some arms right there, the new webbed up arms. Bag E is quite a large bag. Lots of aluminum parts in there, and seeing some more suspension holders, possibly some wing buttons right there. Not sure that's what that looks like right there. Also, the rear wing is on the back side of this bag. All sorts of different rear suspension holders. On the backside right here, the rear shock tower, once again, machined aluminum. Another suspension holder, looks like the rear one, the TLR badge inside of there. As we look at the F bag, I'm noticing the servo holder right there. Do have like a plate right there for an ESC, it looks like. Motor mount is peeking through there. Once again, machined aluminum. Backside, we have some battery Velcro straps. Looks like we get 3 of them with a TLR badge. Bag G is going to be the aluminum Ackerman bar. Do have some chassis braces right there. Also looks like a top chassis brace right there. Once again, machined aluminum with a nice chamfered edge. We do have the servo saver in there, all aluminum once again. And we do have some center drive shafts inside of there as well. Not a lot to report in the H bag. It looks like we have the radio cover right there, a center drive line, a couple of bits and pieces, including some body pins and some 3M tape. Finally, the XE Elite option bag. Looks like we have a polycarbonate wing right here with a wing diffuser inside of there. So this looks like that's an option part. We had a plastic molded wing that we saw back in bag E. Do some thread lock, lots of extra hardware inside there, which is a nice touch. And it looks like we have, I don't know, 14 different versions of sway bars in there. So they're giving you all of the option parts inside of this bag, which is a nice touch. I missed bag I, and that is the traditional TLR yellow wheels. This is something that I wish a lot of manufacturers would go back to, including wheels in kits. I think it's an important thing, especially with all the different versions of wheels, the +1, the -1, the +2, lots of different variations. It's nice to have just some wheels that you know will work on day one for your kit. So of course, TLR uses their yellow wheels. I think I might go with a yellow combination for this particular kit. What do you guys think? Put on down below whether you think yellow is faster or white is faster. The chassis plate, once again, 7075 aluminum. This is hard anodized. Looks like it is a wide body type of buggy. I have not driven a wide body in quite some time. Looks like right here we have TLR -3mm. Not sure if that is a minus or a dash. We'll have to learn about that a little bit later. Nice little kick up here on the front differential, up here on the front skid. Looks like it actually kicks up at the very end, like the last 1 inch is kicked up. Usually you'll see a kick up right here, right where the suspension block will go on. The body is a traditional TLR body. Definitely a wide body. It looks to be about 8 inches in diameter right there. You have a nice little wing that kind of protrudes back here on the rear of the actual buggy. Definitely a cab forward design. You have some little pieces right here you can cut out to just get some air ventilation for your electronics, both on the driver's side and on the passenger side. And finally, it is a pre-cut body. I can't say enough about having a pre-cut body. It just saves time and all that effort going into trimming all these little pieces. Looks to be laser cut as well. The last and final bag is the owner's manual. TLR always does a great job with their owner's manual. I find very few mistakes in the TLR manuals. On the flip side right here, we do have the included antenna. Looks to be quite long, like 16 inches or so. I do have a Horizon Hobby little free cool brand swag little mailer inside of there. Do have the window mask, and of course the XE Elite decal sheet direct from TLR. So lots of nice decals on there to decorate up your ride. Well guys, I have a lot of building to do, so stay tuned for my build review of this buggy. It's going to be my traditional one, kind of showing everything that you got inside the box, assembled on a stand, all my thoughts on the actual build, tools you'll need, any additional supplies you'll need to get it to that point. The next video will show this thing all up and ready to run, all the electronics I chose, tires, paint scheme of course, and any additional items I needed to get in a ready to run situation. And my final video will be actual running footage at a local track. I'll take this thing out and see what it can really do. But as always, if you got any questions, throw those on down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this buggy from TLR, or maybe answer some of the questions I asked during this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted anytime I upload a video. Finally, my name is Rich. Thanks for watching.